Hey guys, I was just thinking like about and their health, men and their health, and I was just wondering by show of hands, how many of us actually get physicals, yearly physicals? By show of hands, everybody put their hand up because somebody put their hand up first, or what?
Well, I know, like with me, it's a good thing with me because, like 13 years ago, I went to the doctors, thought everything was fine. 3 weeks later, I found out I got prostate cancer.
Good, great.
You know, and the main thing is we all got to realize that we just got to, have our physicals, and we have to, let anybody that we know, whether it's brother, uncle, cousin, whoever, you got to have that physical, man.
Cool.
You got to have that physical.
That's funny you say that, Reg, because I'm more like I'm in the medical field, but I was more like one of them like listen to your wife type of people, like, and I had an incident with myself. I mean, I don't like going to the doctors, and I really wasn't one for getting physicals yearly and stuff. But I was having chest pains one night and went to the hospital, and they ran some tests, and my wife said, he been having headaches like frequently. And they started asking me about the headaches, and then she said, well, his sister died of an aneurysm and his father had an aneurysm, so they started checking me for aneurysm, and come to find out, man, I ended up having an aneurysm on my brain. And that's only by the grace of God, man, that I went in listening to my wife, because I really didn't want to go. So like I found myself like 2 weeks later having brain surgery, but it was so simple. I was fearful when I first found out about it, but I knew God had me for some reason. And I was like, I had surgery that Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, I was going home. You know what I mean? And I never felt like anything had happened to me, but the importance, man, that I'm finding out of us being aware of symptoms, being aware of things going on, even if you're not even having any symptoms, just going and getting checked, just to make sure things not going on. Because pain is usually an indicator that there's something going on, but all the time we don't have that pain. Like with Reggie, right? Was you having any pain with your prostate?
I didn't have any pain at all. And the most extraordinary thing out of the whole thing is, you say prostate cancer, and the brothers first thing they think, they're gonna poke me.
Yeah.
They're gonna poke my body. They found mine through my blood test.
Wow.
Just because my PSA levels were up higher than they should have been, And I was blessed to have a doctor who took time to sit down and read charts and, really look at things and talk to you, And I remember when I was younger, my dad passed away from cancer. And his thing was, he didn't go to the doctors. He didn't like doctors.
Right.
The type of cancer that he had, doctor said if he had just, came in for physicals, they could have caught it and cured it. God takes us when he's ready, but what we have to realize too, we have to do our part. And that's take care of the physical body that he's given us.
Right.
It's just something that we just need to keep out there in front. And one of my goals in life is I feel as though it's my calling, because really, I honestly feel God gave me a second chance, because if I hadn't have went to the doctors, who knows? With prostate cancer, sometimes you can walk around with it for years and don't even know you have it.
Wow.
Had no symptoms at all. So just get yourself checked. Just get yourself checked.